Hello, my beautiful friends. Today I have an important question from a friend that she just had a baby, a beautiful baby, and she's having some trouble um, dealing with house management and taking care of the baby and her work and everything and getting organized with her husband, her sweetheart. So life was really nice and everything was working out well until the baby arrived. After the baby arrived, things got tougher and tougher for her. So she's working, she's busy with the baby, and her husband, it looks like he still has the same life he used to have. He arrives home, he sits in the sofa, he plays on his iPad, and she's left with everything to do: the house, the baby, food, everything. And she's feeling really exhausted and at the same time sometimes very, very angry. And they are reaching a point of they are not getting along with each other because things are tough. So I was asked to do this video, so I'm going to share what is a way of dealing with this situation. The first thing I want you to know is that when we have a baby, and especially the first one, life really changes a lot. So you should be expecting that. Of course, even if everyone tells you that things are going to be very different when you have a baby, you won't believe how different things will be. So things will really get better, and you just need to tell to yourself, I know this is really hard right now, things are really tough, there's a lot of work, but I know things will get better and better. And that is true. With time, things start to get better and better, and you'll to reach a time that you'll start to feel again your freedom, you still start to feel again that you have time for yourself, you have time to do your things. Well, but it's not what is happening right now, and things are really tough, especially in the relationship. So that's what I'm going to talk about to you now. So regarding your relationship, which is so important with your husband, and I know things sometimes can get really ugly during these periods. The first thing I would like to tell you, I took some notes here so I wouldn't forget what I want to tell you, is actually I'm going to ask you a question. How much is the percentage of responsibility you have in your relationship? That's it. Okay? You know how much? Okay. This was something I also have learned, and I learned it from Tony Robbins. Your responsibility in your relationship is 100%. Okay? Not 50-50. It's 100%. It's your relationship is your whole responsibility. So if there is something that is not going well right now, it's also your responsibility, and it probably comes from mistakes you have done during the past. So probably if your hubby arrives home and he's playing on his iPad, probably because he used to do that before, right? Probably you used to do that before when you arrived home. Okay? So that's something to reflect about your lifestyle when you before you had a baby. Was this a good lifestyle? Were you acquiring good habits as a couple? There's something to ask yourself, and to know, especially to know to put the responsibility on your shoulders just for now. Okay, I'm not saying that what he's doing is right. I'm just saying assume your responsibility. The second thing about the situation is that things are not going well, you are really feeling not comfortable at all at this, which means there is a lesson to learn, okay? There is something to change, of course, but maybe it's not only the other person that has to change. There's something here that you need to learn about your life, right? And as I was saying before, what brought you here? What kind of thoughts, beliefs brought you to this situation in your relationship? Why is it working like this right now? What is the lesson you can take from this situation? Okay, this is the second thing I want you to know and to ask yourself. And while you ask yourself this question, you can also ask, am I willing to change? Am I willing to change these thoughts, beliefs, patterns that brought me here so I can have another kind of life? Because something brought you to what you are right now, okay? And the third point, it's really an important one. I know at this moment it feels crazy and you just want to change him, you want him to do this, do that, you want him not to do this, not to do that. But I would like you for a moment to focus on love, okay? And I'm not talking about love as an emotion, something that you might feel right now, because if you are angry at him right now, probably you think you are not feeling love. I want you to think about love as an action. So what are you doing to love this man? What are you doing to love him? And love has an action towards him, but also towards yourself. What are you doing to love yourself? Are you spending the whole day angry? Are you spending the whole day running like nuts to get everything done and be the perfect wife, the perfect mother, the perfect employee? If you love yourself for real, you should forget about being perfect. So instead of starting to fight and wanting to change him all the time, I want you to focus in loving yourself. And because you love yourself so much, you are going to express your feelings. You are going to tell him how you feel, okay? But when you talk to him in the way that is respectful, kind. Don't try to attack him, okay? Because you are not at the moment, you are just expressing in a loving way how you feel. But without any expectations about the outcome, okay? You can even say, listen, you know, I'm feeling so tired since we have this baby. I love this family and I'm so happy that our family is growing and we have such a beautiful and healthy baby. But I really feel, you know, exhausted. And you know, things will really be much better for me if you, like every day, if you could empty the dishwasher and just put everything on its place. That will really be a huge help for me. And if every time you use a plate or a fork or even a cup, if you put it inside the dishwasher, oh my God, that will be like the top. That will be really, really helpful. Okay, so you are going to talk with him in this way, but please, without any expectations, okay? Kindly, honestly, from your heart. And leave it. He'll probably ignore you. He will probably even don't do anything in the next couple of days. But you know, this is also something you have to learn about your relationship and what you have, right? Because I'm sure that if he's sensitive and if he loves you, Hey, after a couple of days, men sometimes it looks like they are not listening and they are careless, but things keep on their mind and they start to, actually thinking about it. And maybe after a couple of days, you'll see that he actually starts to care and looking at you in a different way and starting to help. Probably his help won't be perfect as you would like, sometimes he just messes things around, things are not organized, the plates are not as tidy as you would like it to be, but just honor that he's doing the best for you and the best he knows, and he's caring about you. And slowly, because this is also a huge change for him and he's not expecting the change with the baby, so give him also time for this new family life that you are having right now. So if you do this, okay, and things start to work, that's perfect. This is the sign that things only can improve. On the other side, if nothing happens, if he ignores you, if he completely is careless about you and the baby, well, it's time for you to observe, take time to observe and really analyze your life, analyze your relationship. Maybe you might need to have some therapy together. Maybe things could work with therapy, maybe not. So this is always a lesson for you both, but especially for you if you take the time to just observing your life and feel what is happening with you, what is happening around you. But one thing that is really important, and remember, you have a baby and this is a new being into the world, and you don't want this new baby to be in the middle of a fight. You want this baby to live out of love because it was made with love, and you want just that love keeps growing in her throughout life. So everything you do it with kindness, with love. So this love and this kindness always surround the baby, surround yourself, surround your home, and surround your family. I hope this video was helpful. I hope I could help you in some way. If you have any question, please let me know. Sign in below if you want to subscribe to my videos. I have many other videos coming, and I love you. Just love to be here. Thank you so much for your questions.